It has been my honor to introduce every person that's come up here today. Citizens, Americans, you and I. One of the things that we have said is we're not, any of us are politicians, we're not making stump speeches. But occasionally somebody who does do that wants to talk as a citizen. So it's my honor to introduce to you Brett Guthrie this evening.
Thank you all so much. When I was walking up, somebody grabbed me and said, "Thank you for coming." I said, "No, thank you for coming. That's what we're here for today, the citizens getting to say, hey, there's Miss Olson. How you doing? Doing well. Huh? Great to see you." It is just a privilege to be here, and I just want to take 1 minute, because I'm here just as a citizen, not as a politician, but to say what's going on today. When people show strength to us, it does strengthen us in Washington, D.C. And remember, the only bipartisan vote, the only vote that both parties took was a bipartisan vote against President Obama's budget, because we had 19 Democrats that voted with every single Republican. We're not here as a party, we're here as citizens who are concerned about the future of our country. Let me tell you, $1 trillion deficit this year, $1.8 trillion deficits next year, and $1 trillion out to the future. And that's something that I'm going to fight, because I look down here at this young lady. And I'm going to close with this. When I had just a few, when my wife and I were deciding about whether or not to go to Washington, or have the opportunity for you to let us go to Washington, our big concern was our children, 15, 13, and 11. And my wife and I were talking about, if we get involved in this campaign and going to Washington, what's it going to do to our children?
That's right.
And what will it do to our children? My wife came back to me about an hour later, and she says, you know, we have to do this, because it's not about what it's going to do to our children, it's what can we do for our children and our children's generation. And it's not, and I've gotten a lot of flack in some of the editorials to the paper about voting no, but I'm telling you, I'm not going to vote for $1 trillion deficits. Thank you very much.